How to make your brand story so strong that the product sells itself. Nike doesn't sell shoes, they sell hero's journey. Airbnb doesn't sell accommodations, they sell belonging. And Apple doesn't sell technology, they sell thinking differently. Today, I'm revealing the exact framework these companies use to create brand stories so compelling that their products practically sell themselves, and how you can apply it to your business as well, no matter what the size of the business. Let's be very clear about something from the start. A compelling brand story isn't about making things up or clever marketing tricks. It's about unearthing the authentic truth at the heart of your business and connecting it to what your customers deeply care about. I've helped companies transform their positioning using these exact techniques, and the difference in customer response is dramatic. Let's look at technique number 1, purpose beyond profit. The first key to a compelling brand story is finding your purpose that is beyond profit. Most brands focus on what they do. We make high-performance athletic shoes. Compelling brands focus on why they exist. We believe everyone is an athlete, and we exist to bring inspiration and innovation to every athlete in the world. That's Nike's actual purpose, and it changes everything about how people relate to them. It's not about shoes. It's about the potential in all of us to uncover your authentic purpose. Ask why your business exists beyond making money. Identify what positive differences you aim to make in people's lives. Connect to a universal human value like freedom, connection, or growth. Your purpose shouldn't just sound like a corporate jargon. It should feel like a mission that both employees and customers want to join. Think about brands you feel emotionally connected to. What purpose do they stand for beyond their products? That emotional connection is what we are aiming to create. Let's move to technique number 2. The second technique is crafting your origin story. Most businesses have a forgettable founding narrative. Our company was founded in 2012 to provide quality software solutions. Compelling brands have origin stories with emotional power in them. We started this company after watching my father struggle with outdated software that wasted hours of his time every day. We knew there had to be a better way. Origin stories matter because they humanize your brand and give people something to connect with at an emotional level. The key element of a powerful original story are the specific moment of inspiration or frustration that sparked the idea, the human problem you set out to solve, the obstacles you overcame to make it happen. Even if your actual beginning was mundane, there was a moment when someone saw a problem that needed solving. Finding that moment, that's where your story begins. Let's move to technique number 3. Technique number 3 is defining your brand's character. Generic brands sound like corporations. We are committed to providing optimal solutions with industry-leading technology. What does that even mean? Memorable brands have distinct personalities. We believe the rules of business were written before Wi-Fi. It's time to rewrite them. That's Slack's actual voice. Your brand character is the consistent personality that comes through in everything you communicate. It should feel like your customers are interacting with a person, not a faceless entity. To develop your brand character, identify 3 to 5 personality traits that authentically represent your company's value. Create a would and would never list. Example, would use humor, would never mock customers. Define your brand voice in terms of tone, vocabulary, and rhythm. Your brand character should be distinctive enough that if your logo was removed from your content, people would still recognize it as yours. Let's move to technique number 4. The fourth technique is creating a clear enemy. average brands try to please almost everyone. Our product is perfect for individuals and enterprises alike. Compelling brands take a stand against something. We believe status meetings are toxic to productivity. It's time to find a better way. Basecamp's position. Your brand's enemy isn't a competitor. It's a mindset, problem, or status quo that you are fighting against. Dove built their iconic Real Beauty campaign by making the enemy the unrealistic beauty standards that made women feel inadequate. To identify your brand enemy, what frustration or problem drove you to create your solution? What conventional wisdom in your industry do you believe is wrong? What's the cost to people if nothing changes? Taking a stand against something gives you a brand story, tension, and purpose. It also helps customers understand exactly what you stand for by clarifying what you stand against. Technique number 5. The 5th technique is structuring your complete brand narrative. Forgettable brands list features and benefits. Our platform offers seamless integration, powerful analytics, and user-friendly interfaces. Compelling brands tell a complete narrative. In a world where teams are drowning in disconnected tools, that's their setting, we believe work should be simpler, that's their stance. That's why we created a platform that brings everyone together in one place, that's their solution. So teams can focus on what matters most, creating great work together, promised land. Every powerful brand story follows this 4-part structure. The setting, what's broken in the current world. Number 2, the stance, what do you believe needs to change? The solution, number 3, how your approach addresses the problem. The promised land, the better future you are creating. This structure works because it follows the classic hero's journey pattern that our brains are wired to respond to. It creates tension, resolution, and a vision of a better future together. Let's see how these 5 elements transform a generic brand into a compelling one. I'll use the example of a fictional productivity app. Generic version. Taskmaster Pro offers enterprise-grade project management with powerful features designed to optimize workflow efficiency across teams of all sizes. Oh my God. Transformed version using our framework. Purpose beyond profit. We believe great work happens when people aren't drowning in busy work. Origin story. Taskmaster began when our founder, a product manager, missed his daughter's recital because he was buried in status updates. He became determined to free people from productivity theater. Brand character, straightforward, empathetic, slightly irreverent. We are serious about work, so you can be serious about life. The enemy, the culture of busyness that prioritizes looking productive over actual results. Complete narrative. In a world where people spend 80% of their time managing work instead of doing it, that's the setting. We believe your time is too valuable for busy work. That's the stance. Taskmaster Pro eliminates the unnecessary steps that slows teams down. That's the solution. So you can accomplish more meaningful work in less time. That's the promised land. Can you feel the difference? The second version isn't just describing a product. It's inviting people into a story they want to be a part of. The most important thing is authenticity. Your brand story must be true to who you actually are. Customers can spot inauthenticity immediately, and nothing kills a brand faster than that. The brands we connect with most deeply aren't just selling products. They're inviting us into a story where we become better versions of ourselves. Nike doesn't just sell shoes, they sell our potential to achieve greatness. Airbnb doesn't just sell accommodation, they sell the feeling of belonging anywhere in the world. Your brand has the potential to create that same level of connection. It starts with uncovering your authentic purpose sharing your human origin, developing a distinct character, taking a stand against something meaningful, and weaving it all into a complete narrative that resonates with what your customers deeply care about. Which of these elements do you think would make the biggest difference for your brand? Share in the comments below. See you in the next one. Till then, as always, stay